I really had a crisis of conscience about what we've been called here to do in terms of stewardship, just on the earth, and how to steward its resources well. And when I looked at the factual and compelling evidence in the world around me, just mounds of plastic and the way that pollution was affecting the world, I really felt I had to do something. I was really compelled to get involved. The best and easiest way for people to get involved is usually to activate in the communities within a 25-mile radius of where they live. And that's because there are issues that are affecting you that have to do with climate change and ecology right in your home space. And if you can work in community and get together with other community members to affect those positive changes, it strengthens you to go on to next steps. We had 4.4 million acres burned this year, and that includes forestry and rural and urban inhabited land spaces. And the consequences of those burnings weren't just that we have devastated land and people. It's also a factor for the reason that we are worst in air quality of all of the states in the US. So you have consequently over 2 million adults and about 1 million kids who have been affected by asthma or who've contracted asthma, who have other respiratory illnesses. And of course, with the COVID pandemic, it's been intense for our populations here. As Christians, we've educated rural communities, we've aided refugees, we've helped neighbors in times of trouble together. We do these things in community. And the Climate Witness Project follows that model, and we give a framework for you to work in your particular community to see problems and then come together to heal them. And I think that's an important model for us. And it's one that Christians can easily follow. It's a part of our DNA. This book, Braiding Sweetgrass, which is written by a Native American botanist who just is talking about the gift economy, and not necessarily versus, but gift economy versus market economy, and what we're extracting from both as we just kind of integrate with the world around us, plants in particular, but also just the people around us. And I enjoyed it. It's a bit of a emotional roller coaster in the way that she tells the stories, but it'll really kind of get you in touch with those raw emotions I think you probably need in order to get in touch with the bigger climate issues. I see people coming together in a way that I haven't seen in a long time. Now, they want to be educated, they want to know, they want to get involved from their perspective, they don't want to get lost in the shuffle. They want to understand what the true issues are and how they're affecting their communities in the world. And that's the most positive thing to me. I just think if you have people who are trying to get a clear understanding and trying to be heard, then you can make an impact. You can make things change. And that's what we need right now. We need big changes fast.